Formula 1, che spettacolo!
L'ossigeno che spinge a respirare è una ragione grande come il mare, come il mare.
La tiene bassa!
Tutto quello che ho.
Che magia!
Yes! We did it! Grandissimi!
Okay, it's a bit of an unusual one for you today. Here we are, you can see the top three for the constructors last season, Renault, Mercedes and Dragon. But we've got pre-season testing in Indianapolis to look forward to. So yeah, let's have a look to the drivers and teams that are here for 2019. So Renault, they've been a pretty good team. A big project starting in 2010. Ultra being the head of it all, and he's seen a lot of success with the team. Holds stayed out a pretty dominant period from 2015 to 2016 of clinching both titles. They have a slightly different line of Ultra leaving the team. We've got Pablo Sierra in place, the number 17 from Gorov, who's staying at the team after so long. Now, Ultra leaving is going to be a pretty big thing for the team because they are not going to have as really good management. Now, we've got the next team. It is Mercedes. The guys who've had one proper successful season of the 2017 campaign, resulting in both championships. David Ricciardo dominating the drivers and Mercedes dominating the constructors. As you can see there, the number 91, they are retaining David Ricciardo. And alongside him is Doric De Benedetto, who's done one race of them in 2017 Abuja. Lagos, I mean. So yeah, De Benedetto showing a lot of pace. He's been promoted up into the Mercedes team. Sergio, a strong guy, won championship. Oh, he's strong on the track. We all know that. 2017 was absolute proof, and he's here to try and get that second world title, which he has desperately wanted for quite some time. Moving on to the third team, it is Dragon Racing Mercedes. These guys entering in 2010 as the Secret 11 team, which was teased all throughout 2009. They're returning this campaign with a bit of an unusual approach. Now, they are retaining their lineup of Legend Sonic and UK Ball. But this Dragon team has a lot of championships. 2012 was a very dominant season. Legend Sonic clinching that one, making it his third title and his last one that he's got so far. UK Ball wants to get a second. We'll have to see what happens though when pre-season comes by. Alfa Romeo, our fourth team on the list. They joined last season as a rebrand of Sauber, who had succeeded when Tom Leon entered the Sauber team and in his second race at Hockenheim, ended up getting a podium. Now, Versio joined midway through the season for Alfa Romeo last time out, and he has seen a lot of success, getting many podiums, starting Alfa Romeo, ending Alfa Romeo's season on a very high note. They picked up many podiums, and they've got Versio in the team, but still, he's managed to get a full season with them now, and he's alongside Marcus Klein, who done a bit of a test race, filling in for Wallace at the end of last season. Moving on, it's Red Bull. They got eliminated after being P11 in the championship. They just never came back. Until now, they are back in Formula 1, and there's not much to really talk about with them. They obviously do not have Ferrari or Van Horn. Van Horn is elsewhere, Ferrari not on the grid, but they've got drivers Sebastian Campo, very close to being the 2015 world champion, and Tom Leon, the man who really surprised Sauber in 2017, securing him a drive for Mercedes last season, and now he's here in Red Bull to go a bit of a slightly different approach to his career. Moving on, we got Racing Point, the pink Mercedes as nicknamed. As you can see, that number 25, it is Zach Wallace in that team with Thierry Headley and a rookie on the grid, not P22. You got number 22, Wallace, a successful Mercedes driver, but he left after American ownership came in and dissolved. No, Wallace he's just obviously got a bit of a bad reputation due to that incident. But we do not talk about that anymore. He's here to make a refresh, and he's in the team that is closest to a Mercedes as humanly possible. And it's Williams next. Oh, Williams, they've had some good times recently. Can they continue it this season? As you can see there, they retained Daniel Balsarov, and they've got Carlos Eduardo, another rookie, because this grid loves to have rookies in season. So yeah, he is there for Williams. Williams not got much to talk about for them. They've got a fresh white and blue look for their car. And moving on, it is McLaren, the team that shockingly got eliminated after a bit of drama had occurred with 2017. That's what caused all them crazy dramas. Demento and the Mercedes, the Renault and the Williams, just swapping positions. That's Ultra and the Williams, Ocampo and the Renault. It was crazy stuff. If you haven't seen that race, then you should. And they've got a solid drive pairing of Nick Leon, a strong driver, and Adelaide, proving themselves in that one-off in Brazil last season. He's now there full-time on the F1 grid, and it's good to see him here. And moving on, we've got Ferrari, and as you can see, that the good old number one. It's nice and yellow on this car. It is for Ultra Bro, who is the lead driver and team principal of this team, and Revo retains a seat at the team as well. Ultra and Revo are a very strong pairing. Ultra have 2 championships. Revo not quite getting a chance because Dacia's fall off in 2015 really did not help. He was in contention, but the fall off ruined it completely. Ferrari, no need to explain them. They are the most famous team in Formula 1. The heart of Formula 1. Without them, Formula 1 would not be the same. And we move on to Toro Rosso, the Red Bull Junior team, if it's not obvious enough already. See, there's a number 71. That is a rookie who's onto this grid. Toro Rosso, they've been in for a few seasons. Yeah, and that is it. No real history behind them. They have good drivers, Devin Butler and Taco Van Horn. Van Horn finally back on the grid full time. This is his first full season back since 2016, I'm sure. Sure, 2016. And with that done, we can move on to Haas, the final team for this. They entering Formula 1 with a partnership with Rich Energy, which is a bit of a controversial thing. They're entering with 2 rookies. So, yeah, don't get fooled by number 5, which used to be Ian Bablis' number. He is not racing here. He is racing over at WEC. So someone else has took his number, and he is not on the grid. The 2 rookies that are in Haas, though, we've got Damien Castro, the Canadian driver, and Lam Phong, the Vietnamese driver. So that is the number 5 and the number 73. They are going to be hoping to have a very good season, but we'll have to see what happens. They're a new team. And that is that there. So we're going to go back here. That is it for your rundown of the Season 11 2019 grid. Hello, welcome to the Indianapolis preseason test. Sarah Carroll's on the front from Ocampo P2. Then we've got Ultra Pro, De Benedetto, Revo, Tom Leon, Headley, Nick Leon, Blade Reptile, UK Ball, Sierra, Adelaide, Igorov, Versio, Van Horn, Butler, Klein, Wallace, Castro, Vong, Boxarov, and Eduardo. Here we are. Some laps here in Indianapolis for a preseason test. It's a quick one. Come on, let's go. 5 lights and we are underway already. And it's a very good getaway from Ocampo, but Sergio blocking him off as we've got 5 laps ahead of us in towards the first corner. It's a big right-hander. Ultra, the inside line, it's perfect for some moves here. This track not on the calendar for the real season, so it's just nice to get a quick race in here. Who doesn't love it? Because preseason tests like this, they're nice and fun. They are fun. Ocampo threw up into P2, getting ahead of Ultra Pro, who actually had some marbles and stuff on his tyre. as you know, crashes, it doesn't really matter. Drivers can full send it around here. If they crash, then the teams have enough time to get their car prepared and repaired for the first race in Australia, which will happen not long after the preseason test. On board with Sebastian Ocampo, a one who's promising in this returning Red Bull, as he's just using slipstream. However, the slipstream is what he relies on at the moment. All he needs though is a more inside line than Sergio, which looks to be the case. Ultra going for a wider line than Vendetto, Tom Leon. They're also going for wide lines, so yeah. Wide lines seem common as we're gonna go just focusing on Thierry Henley in the Racing Point, who using an inside line has managed to gain a bit of time. However, he's just proceed to lose it. As Ocampo threw him into P1, Sergio trying to fight, but he can't fight DRS. And he should know that. DRS is a hard thing to fight. As many drivers just swabbling full positions. Headley alongside UK Mold of Britain, fighting the man from Barbados. I don't know what you call people from Barbados. I don't know what you call them. And it's third lap of 5 here, and we are on board with Pablo Sierra, who there we are is on an inside line. Can he get bladed out Sonic? As we all know, even for the ERL World 500, the inside line is the best line on this track because it is the shortest distance and the speed difference is not much at all. And the two Williams are they're just in the world of their own, to be honest. They've got no pace, they have got zero pace, as I've just literally said there again. As Castro ahead of Farm with a nice move there, the number 5 upwards into P19, swapping positions with his teammate. As Sergio and Ocampo, they're alongside each other, heading down this main straight. Does anyone actually have DRS down the straight, or is that not even a thing? No, it's not a thing here down the straight by the looks of it. Yeah, not at all. No such DRS exists down the straight. And you can see the most powerful cars are up here at the top. Sergio, Ocampo, and Benedetto, with Ultra included as well. Now, fun fact, Sergio has the most powerful car here. But the DRS and the just genuine speed of Ocampo and the others, which is Benedetto and Ultra, is enough for them to keep within Sergio. However, if Sergio ever gets an undercut if this race returns and the car performances are like this, then yeah, then you can possibly expect them. Well, you can expect them to put away then. As through up into the lead goes Ocampo, but the more power that Sergio has means he can get through. But the P1 possibly, as he is alongside and he is through there. And once again, it's just the job of the slipstream to pull the drivers in. Vendetto has dropped back that position. Ocampo's going for the inside line, you can see it there. And is this going to be what gets him a possible pre-season victory? 0.2 of a second the gap is. And he's going to really have to push for it. He's going to have to. Is there any DRS there at all? Yes, there is. Oh, but he's completely off the track, and that is a track limit warning as well. Ultra in P2, but he can't find his way through. But he's going to have to commit. He needs to commit if he wants to do it. Ocampo now leading the pre-season test. And the Mercedes and the Ferrari alongside each other. Ocampo leading this thing, but the win is not secured yet. It's not secured until you're at the line. Ultra starting this lap at P3. He's going to try and push. The Colombia driver will do it. If there was one more lap. He's pulling over the inside now, but Ocampo gets it. Just at the line. Sergio, does he miss out? He does. By less than 1/10 of a second. Ultra with the fastest lap of that race. Nick Leon's P6 from Revo. Legends like Headley, Sierra, UK Ball, Mercio, Adelaide, Van Horn. And we've got all these guys here. And then the two Haas cars of Fong and Castro and Baltzar and Eduardo finishing this thing off for Williams. What a pre-season test that was. Now, obviously, there's no proper podium celebration beside my podium, but no anthem. Ocampo clearly showing that the Red Bull has got the pace in the straight line. I guess that's what this test was good for: straight line speed, acceleration, aero. It's good for that stuff. So yeah, that was your podium there: Ocampo, Ultra, and Sarah Chiara. And then we had Duendetto, Tom Leon, Nick Leon, Bravo, Sonic, Thierry Headley, Alba Sierra, UK Ball, Versio, Adelaide, Van Holm, Grigorov, Klein, Wallace, Butler, Fong, Castro, Boxov, and Eduardo. So yeah, that was it for your pre-season test. That's just a little taste of what's to come in the following season. We'll see you in Australia when F1 Classic returns.